Hey YouTube, Be Righteous from Identity, and I want to thank all of you beautiful people for helping me reach my goal of 20,000 subscribers, and I appreciate all of my loyal supporters. I have a game of your choice giveaway for you, and if you want to enter, you must be subscribed to my channel. After that, all you got to do is comment telling me what you think about this video with #giveaway and drop a like. But let's get down to business because we got something to talk about. It's a recurring issue that's affected the Division 2 for a while, actually almost as long as it's been out. Welcome to episode 9 of Righteous Thoughts. I'm glad you showed up because this here is an important topic that we need to discuss for both content creators and gamers alike. Now, when you look at something like this, it begs the question, is the Division 2 dying? What are the devs doing wrong? Well, the answer is a lot of them aren't even working on the game right now. Let me first give a shout out to 𝐷𝐴𝑇𝑓𝑦 for bringing this issue to light. I saw his video and it makes a lot of sense why the game is in the state that it is. It's the Avatar project that most of Massive is working on. For the last 3 months or so, many developers went to work on a game scheduled for 2021 called Avatar. I think it was after Warlords of New York's project was completed, which was huge and required all hands on deck. A great update to the game. But shortly after Warlords, the game went dry. And this explains why. Everyone left to work on Avatar, which I'm hearing has a tight schedule because it's supposed to be released alongside the movie in 2021. This isn't the only reason the game feels like it does though, but for another reason as well. Do you know who Terry Spire is? He's one of the devs that was in charge of the PvP and many other key aspects of the Division 2. He left even before everyone else went to work on the Avatar project. He even put out a tweet because so many people were tweeting him, asking him about Division 2, what's going on with Division 2. And he said, hey, look guys, for so many of you asking me about Div 2, I left that a long time ago to work on other projects. He said, if you want to know more information about that, just tweet Massive and anybody else who's involved in Division 2. So clearly he's been long gone for a while. I was talking to one of my clan members and kind of venting about how this game has never been the way it is now. I didn't want to believe it, but had to come to this sad reality. He responded by saying, man, this is how Division 1 was. The up and down roller coaster that was fun at times and dry at times. I agreed with him at that moment. But then when I heard of this Avatar project and Terry leaving, I quickly realized it's not like the Division 1. The situation is worse. This explains the lackluster state of the game episodes, the absence of game modes, the delay of Operation Iron Horse for so long just to be sped run upon release, and finally, why there is very little information on Skyscraper. You know what? Honestly, the devs probably really have not even finished that yet, and maybe don't even know what it really is. It makes sense though, because the devs aren't even working on the game currently. So at this point, we must ask ourselves, what is it that we're gonna do? Knowing this information and that we might have to wait almost 2 years for this game to get back to its original feel. Ask yourself, are you willing to wait that long? I will continue to cover this game because I feel like there are builds and information still relevant that I want to share with you. And I'm also waiting for Skyscraper, which I think will make the game popular for a little while again. Depending on how it is, maybe it'll keep a few. But I'd be lying if I said to you that I wasn't going to branch out and play other games. Because even though I'm a content creator, I'm also a gamer and I get burned out too. Look at this new game called Rogue Company. I made a video about it a couple weeks ago. It's a great game, by the way, and it's only in the beta. Just imagine how it'll be when it becomes free. I see a lot of Division 2 content creators adding this to their channels. You know the vibes, King Macho, Marco Blaze, Division Addiction, Nothing But Skills, and Coldboy. And the good thing about this game is that it's cross-platform and everyone can play together. There are many looter shooters soon to be released in the coming months. Here are a few I'm interested in. Outriders, made by the company called People Can Fly. And I was gonna say, when I first saw this, it looks like Gears of War, which was actually my main game before the Division. Also, People Can Fly has worked on a Gears of War title in the past. So a game like that with a looter system sounds very interesting to me. The final game I've been looking at, made by Counterplay, is a game called Godfall. It's a looter as well, but not a shooter, a melee looter. I love hand-to-hand combat. It's nice to switch it up a bit and play something other than a shooter. The game is set in a high fantasy setting split into the realms of earth, water, air, fire, and spirit, where players take the role of one of the last exalted knights order to prevent an apocalyptic event. Sounds pretty cool, man. It supports single player and up to 3 players in co-op mode. All of these games are set to be released during this whole time the Division 2 is going through its phase. And I think this is a perfect opportunity to branch out. Point I'm trying to make is that for content creators, it's not smart to stay on a sinking ship. Diversifying content is the only way. You can't expect us to be excited and maintain that excitement about a game that the development team is clearly not prioritizing. It's just not reality. You know, at this point, if we're gonna have to go through almost 2 years of limited content in dry phases, I suggest that Massive just hit the reset button and start working on the Division 3. Let's be honest, the Division 2 is conceptually one of the most unique games to have ever been released. And I really do feel they will continue this franchise. They'd be stupid not to. So I think after they're done with the Avatar project, they should start on the Division 3 right away. But in doing so, the developers need to rediscover what made the Division great in the first place. Then try and recreate some of that. Nostalgia is a powerful emotion. Amazing game modes from the Division 1 like Survival, Underground, and Last Stand, incursions are not brought back, whilst we, the community that plays the game, begs you to bring them back. I just hope that they keep this in mind going forward. Please express your opinions about how you feel about all this down in the comments. I'd really like to know your perspective. Also, what are you going to be doing this whole time? Are you going to continue to play Division 2, or will you play other games? Are you playing other games right now? Anyways, that's all I have to say in this episode of Righteous Thoughts. If you like these discussions, then drop a like and subscribe for more episodes in the future. Until I see you in my next video, be right out.